let him cook. Just let him cook!
An amazing teacher. I love math. Thanks, Mr. Ing. Like and subscribe.
2x squared plus something will equal 6x squared. That's going to be a positive 4x squared. Okay, now to get the number on top of the purple there, something times x will equal 4x squared. This will just be 4x. There on top, 4x times the negative 1 on the left side will equal negative 4x. Okay, now did it again. Trying to get a highlighter. Negative 4x times something will equal negative 12x. That's going to be a negative 8x. Okay, now go back to the divisor on the outside. The orange x times something above it will equal negative 8x. That'll be negative 8. And negative 8 times negative 1 will be positive 8. Okay, last one. 8 plus something equals 8. This one will be 0. So that is my remainder. So is it a factor? Yes, x minus 1 is a factor because the remainder is 0.
So this is problem 2 on 2.4. The question is x minus 1 a factor of x to the power of 4 plus 6x to the power of 3 minus 12x squared plus 38x minus 21. So today we're going to do it in the box method. So you start off by putting it, you put this part right here because it only has 2 terms. So you do it like that. And then you have to see, you start off by putting the first term on the second equation right here next to this one. And then you just see what factors out to be this. So x times what equals x to the 4, which is x3, x to the power of 3. And then you just multiply it by this to finish off the square, which is negative 1x to the power of 3. And then you just continue doing that for every term that is on the equation right here. So I got 7x for the next one to the power of 3 and negative 7x squared, which gave me a positive 7x squared at the top. And then for the next row, I got negative 5x squared, and then I got a positive 5x on this one, which gave me a negative 5x at the top. And then for the next one, I got negative 43x, and then 43 here, which gave me negative 43 at the top. And then this is when you get to your last term, you need to find the remainder, which is just how much the difference is between 43 and negative 21. And my remainder equaled to negative 64. If you have a remainder, it means that it's not factorable. So the denominator of the fraction is going to be this term right here. So it would be x minus 1. And then you put your remainder on the top, and since it's negative 64, you're going to subtract it. So at the top, it's just going to be 64. So right here is the equation, and the answer is no, because
All right, let's try this question now. 3x plus 2 is going to go on the left side. Okay, that first term, 3x to the 5th, is going to go here. Okay, something above it. So 3x on the left in blue times something on top equals 3x to the 4th. So this will just be x to the 4th. Because 3x times x to the 4th equals 3x to the 5th. X to the 4th times 2 will give me 2x to the 4th. 2x to the 4th plus something will equal 20x to the 4th. And that'll be 18x squared. So let's get a number above. This number above here times 3x will equal 18x. So that'll be 6x. That should have been to the 4th. That gives me 20x to the 4th. So this one will be 6x to the 3rd. 6x to the 3rd times 2 will give me 12x to the 3rd. 12x to the 3rd minus 3x to the 3rd will equal 9x to the 3rd. All right, that should have been negative x squared. That means this one will be, I knew there was something wrong. Negative 2x squared. And then this one will be negative 90. Okay, so let's get back on track there. Now I know it works because there should be no remainder. So negative 30x, and negative 30x times 2 is negative 60x. Okay, let's switch up our colors of our highlighter. Negative 60x plus something equals negative 60x. So hopefully you see the end game. That'll just be 0x. And that'll be 0. 0 times 2 is 0. And then your remainder is 0. So we can write, yes, 3x plus 2 is a factor because the remainder is 0. Remember, you can always multiply 3x plus 2 times the quotient to get the dividend. 3x to the 5th plus 20x to the 4th plus 9x to the 3rd minus 92x squared minus 60x. Okay, go to question number 4. Okay, same thing. This one goes here on the outside. And then the hardest one, I think, is just the first one. That goes right there. Well, to make that correct, you're going to have to get x squared. X squared times x is x cubed. Negative 3 times x squared is negative 3x squared. Negative 3x squared plus something equals positive 12. So that'll be 15x squared. This will give us up here 15x. Then multiply negative 45x. Negative 45x plus something equals 17. That'll be 62x. So this will be plus 62. That'll give us a negative 186. Then this plus this. Whoops. Backtrack. These two will equal that number. So that'll give us a positive 156. So we can say no, x minus 3 is not a factor because there is a remainder. Right, the remainder is 156. Conversely, that means it would be a factor if your r is equal to 0. Okay, let's try question number 5. Put the binomial here, the divisor on the outside. This one's going to go right there. Multiply, so that'll be 2x squared times x equals 2x to the third. 4 times 2x will give us 8x squared. This plus this equals 7x squared. So this will be a minus 1x squared. Minus 1x. Multiply here, negative 4x. Negative 4x times negative 4x plus something equals negative 10x. Negative 6x, that's minus 6, and negative 24. Okay, so that means negative 24 plus something equals negative 24. That means this would be plus 0. Yes, x plus 4 is a factor because r is equal to 0. I want to tell you really quickly why this is the case. If you plug into the function negative 4, your remainder or your y value is 0. So when we make a quick graph, it might look something like this. Then at this point, we're saying that negative 4, it's going through there. So if it is a factor, then that binomial has a y value of 0.
So first, you're going to put this on the left side of the box. Okay. Alright? And then so first you're going to put x to the 4th power in this one. Alright. And then you have to figure out how that's going to be. So, we're like how you have to find the numbers. So, what you need to get that is you need x to the power of 3, which means that. Then, for the bottom, it will be 2x 3. It all goes together. And then, this number right here, you have to find how we're going to get this. So, let's see. Minus 4x power of 3 equal 2x to the power of 3. So then you keep finding the clouded numbers. So what you need right here is minus 4x to the power of 2. And that won't equal like that. Then for the bottom one, it would be minus 8x to the power of 2. Then, this number, you have to try to find this. So that would be 7x power 2. That's how you're gonna get x2. Because minus 8 and to that will give you this. And then you just get the unclouded numbers, which is 7x and 14x. And now we gotta find this one right here. So 14x and minus 18x will give us minus 4x easily. Now we just bring in the clouded numbers. And now we're missing one more box. One more. Now we need to find how to get minus 6. Minus 36. So all you need to do is do add 30, and that will give you minus 6. These two together. And then that basically means 30 is our remainder. So 30 is over x plus 2 in the end. And that's, so this is not a factor because there is a remainder. Yay!
I love the Smiths. I said I love the Smiths. You've predicted music.